Hi, I'm Laura from lauracgeorge.com, and today I want to tell you why developing a persona or a customer avatar is a little ridiculous. So if it works for you, it's okay, and I'm not here to tell you that it doesn't work, because it does work for some people. But I'm here to tell you that if you're having trouble creating that avatar, creating that picture in your head or on paper even of your ideal customer, like so many people tell you to do, it's totally fine. You don't have to. But what you do have to do is you have to be very clear in your head of who these people are. Now, you might not be able to draw a picture of them, or you might not be able to tell me what magazines they read or what sports they like, or all those silly questions that you're often asked and you feel kind of stupid answering and you feel kind of stressed out and pinned down to having to have a customer like that. The point of doing these customer avatars is not to tie yourself down to only that type of customer. It's actually just to give you a better picture in your head of who you're trying to talk to. And that helps you when you're trying to write new copy or make new branding decisions. And big things about what's going to actually reach your customers. If you have a clear idea in your head of who you're trying to target, it's a lot easier to make a very, very clear statement to those people, and those people are then bound to find you and like you because you're speaking so directly to them. So it's a good idea to have a customer avatar or an ideal client persona or whatever you want to call it. It's definitely a good idea, but if it's not working for you, if it's stressing you out, the alternative is just making sure that you get really clear on who they are personality-wise, so that when you're at a party and you meet somebody who's your ideal customer, you immediately know who that is. And if you have that down, if you're able to do that, if you're able to point in a coffee shop to the 3 people most likely to be your customer, then you're fine. You have all the information you need. And that's all you have to do when you're thinking about writing to somebody or changing the colors on your website or any number of things like that that are affected by who your customer is. And you just need to not worry so much about it. People put a lot of emphasis on it, and then you tend to think of it as like, if I don't have this down, I'm not going to make it in the world. I'm not going to be able to sell my art. Nobody's going to buy my art. Nobody's going to like me. And that's just not true. It's just one of the many things that can help you to create a business that is attractive to people who want to buy your art. So when you're thinking about that and you're trying to make that perfect avatar and you're trying to write it all down on paper and it's an exercise for a course or whatever, and you're just trying to get it done, like, stop stressing out about it, take a break, go to the local coffee shop and look around and test yourself. Can you pick out the 1, 2, 3 people most likely to be your customer? And if you can do that, you're fine. You don't need to work on this anymore. Just forget whatever that guru is telling you. And I'm sure that they're very knowledgeable, but you've got this handled, this particular task, and you just need to trust yourself that you know who your customers are.